With that being said, welcome to the new show on the block.
Touching every topic, guaranteed to make it hot. Run them Phillip River spirals to girly running the rock. Run them lake show dunks to them game winning shots. It's a lock, it's a fact that we only spitting facts. Like who wreck a finna flop and who stay on top of that. Who the hottest of the month and who really spitting trash. Don't stress, just guess. This your favorite podcast. Everything should be dead after.
That's what he said.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending what time it is, wherever you are in the world. Listen to us right now. I am Francisco, your host with the most, a.k.a. defective_TDK on the IG, and I'm chilling with my co-host.
What's up, everybody? It's Daniel, a.k.a. Unruly Pretty Rocco on that IG.
And you are now tuned into episode 36 of With That Being Said. And Danny, I've said this once, I've said it twice, but I mean it today.
You've been saying it a lot, bro.
I know, but I
know
mean
what
it
you're about
today.
to say.
Today's different.
Why?
We got a special episode.
Okay, we
got
do?
somebody special in the building.
Uh-huh.
And this person giving me all sorts of hip-hop vibes.
Ooh.
And that's not good. You can't do that with me. Because I'm like a caged dog. Once you give me them hip-hop vibes, I'm ready to break out. You feel me? So I'm going to go ahead and let you introduce yourself. Who's our special guest today?
Hey, I'm Kennedy Ward official on the gram. I'm out here, like, for the Valley, for LA, for the West Coast, for my people, for Salute, for the 310, for the 818, for Daniel, for Vince Carter, who apparently is dangerous.
Well, you know, that's a different episode. You know, you guys want to listen to that, but that's
Yeah,
a different
man.
episode. We're going to keep that. But Kennedy Ward is in the building, man.
Yes, sir.
So we going to have a good episode.
We're gonna have a good episode.
Regardless what we going to have a good one. Kennedy Ward in the building,
Definitely.
dog. Kennedy Ward, you've known Daniel for a good minute, right?
That's my boy. We go way back.
We go way back.
You know what's crazy, though?
What's up?
Me and you go way back,
And we
and you
didn't
don't
even know
remember.
it.
So I felt a little disrespectful, but it's
I'm
cool,
sorry,
though.
bro.
I let it slide.
You know
I'm
what's
over
crazy?
it. You can tell I'm
Nah,
over
You know
it.
what's crazy? I didn't even realize it, but once you put that hat on, you started looking so familiar. Like,
You know what? My hat look is iconic, so I'll let you slide,
Oh
bro.
my God.
It is known. It's
This
known,
dude,
isn't it?
This dude.
I feel like it's known, bro.
I mean, I think it's known. You know it. I don't know if anybody else knows it.
Well, Kennedy Ward knows it, so that's what matters,
That's all that
right,
matters,
bro?
right?
Facts,
I feel it. I feel it.
But Kennedy Ward, you are a hip hop artist,
absolutely.
right? How long you been rapping now?
I think this is year number 9.
You're number 9.
Yes,
so
sir.
you've been in it for a minute then.
Oh, yeah, day one.
I want to talk about the beginning though, because hip hop is a path that a lot of people choose to take. Not everybody built for it, but those of us here on this podcast believe in you. If we didn't, we wouldn't have you on.
Appreciate it.
So what started that for you?
Music has always been a huge part of my life because of my dad.
Okay.
And I don't know if it's genetic or how he gave it to me, but his love of music has always been like a staple and just like the soundtrack to my childhood and growing up. I used to play in a band. I used to take guitar lessons. I used to the whole nine, you know.
So you're into different genres of music.
Oh yeah,
right?
it's music first, like.
So
it's
why did you
sound.
choose hip hop? Why was that the lane you chose to go?
Hip hop grabbed me. Gonna sound weird as fuck. So my mom started dating this Italian nigga in like '98,
Okay.
right? And he pulls up, picks me up from school in this fucking red Mustang drop top in like the
Nice.
90s. And I'm sure it wasn't like weird or trying to be racist or nothing, but he turns on the radio. And a matter of fact, let me not even put it like that. It might have been the station that it was a rental car. So it might have been the station that was
Okay,
already
okay,
on. when
okay.
he turned
Giving
it
him the
Preset.
benefit
on.
of the
Preset.
doubt. The preset.
He
It was
picked me up from
preset.
school,
Yeah.
picked up this black kid, turned on the radio, and DMX's Rough Riders anthem starts playing, right?
That's
what I like to hear.
And me-
What,
That's
did
what
we,
I like
what did
to
we
hear.
talk about last week? DMX?
Well, last week we said it on the episode. DMX don't get enough respect. He needs more respect
Nah,
on
he
his
don't.
name.
And he's the one that kicked the door open for me. Like, after that, I was hooked. We riding around Ventura Boulevard and shit.
That's what's up.
Stop, drop, shut him down, open up shop.
Yeah,
Damn.
that is. Yeah,
Basically,
yeah, that's
yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah.
That's right.
For real.
Just the other day, maybe like 2 nights ago, I had a conversation with my friend, and I don't like to consider myself a hip hop head because every now and then I'll run into people who are like super into it, and I'm like, yo, I'm not on their level. You feel me? So I don't like to say that. But like me and him, yeah, we're pretty deep into hip hop. And he asked me, he's like, what was the album, the first hip hop album or the first hip hop song that really caught you and gravitated you towards that? So you already said it was DMX Rough Riders anthem, but is there an album that sticks out to you?
I feel like DMX, that was just introduced me to the culture. Like, my dad will show me a video of like a toddler me dancing to like Bone Thugs Harmony, Rugged Thuggish Bone
right on,
and shit.
right on.
And I've been around the industry and rap music as a whole, but like my first memory that I really had is from Rough Riders anthem, rolling around. And of course my mom went on to marry that dude. That's my stepdad. He helped
Okay.
raise me. Like, that's like blood couldn't make us any closer type
Right.
shit. And it's like I feel like that's a memory that was really one that he holds dear too. You know, like first time he met me and shit.
Yeah.
And so yeah, DMX was the introduction. Albums that really kicked it off for me. Shit, man. Obviously J. Cole. You know that's my hero.
For real?
J. Cole, Nipsey.
Yeah, you on the
Hussle.
right show,
Yo,
bro.
my dude's getting happy as fuck.
You on the
said
right
that.
show, bro. That's my
yeah,
guy.
bro. I heard Lights Please, and then it was a rap. Like,
Yeah.
I was on YouTube listening to whatever little leaks he had, like before the warm up. Like the warm up came out, that shit was on repeat. I swear to God, I don't know who put me on Nipsey, but if I ever figure out who it was, I will like write a thank you card.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
bake a cake. I'll do the whole nine. Like,
So, and that's funny that you mentioned that because one of my questions is about Nipsey.
hit
And
me.
like obviously after he passed and everything, I saw you. Shout out Jay over here.
Jay Prince.
Posting a lot about him, right? And I was like, oh fuck, like I didn't know that he fucked with Nipsey like that. Like
yeah.
I can't say I was a huge fan, but I did like him. And then I saw it and I was like, damn. So like to me, it's like, how much influence did he have in your career, in your rap career, your hip hop career?
Huge, man.
Yeah.
Gigantic. So one of the first times we ever went to the studio, Jay went on Twitter looking for studios and he DM'd some people and he ended up booking a session at 1500 or nothing because we were such huge fans of Nipsey Hussle. Because
Where's that located?
it's in
Or can you
Inglewood.
say?
Yeah, it's in
Oh.
Inglewood. They're a super dope production team, label, conglomerate, and the sickest about them is they're almost like under the radar, bro. Like,
Right.
people don't know about them like they should. They all have Grammys. They all have mills. They
Yeah.
all have a list of credits going back from like if you Shaka Khan to fucking obviously Victory Lap. And
Damn, they're super
so-
flying under the radar then.
All right, this is how Plugged In, and shout out to 1500 or nothing. Shout out to Fluff. Shout out to Rance. That's my family. But this is how plugged in they are. I was at the barbershop with my OG. And he was like, yo, you got a show coming up. You need to watch Jay-Z. Watch live performance footage of Jay-Z because the way he rock a crowd, he a lyricist. And that's
Yeah.
who you need to be patterning yourself after, K. So he puts on a video on his phone of Jay-Z rapping at Times Square, some shit, singing New York with Alicia Keys.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The band playing is all the 1500 or nothing band and producers. So they're a production team, right? But
So they're on.
Oh, bro.
They're
They're
on.
beyond on. Like, they putting niggas on.
Yeah, yeah.
Their band is the people who are like the nigga who made last time that I checked is playing drums and shit behind Jay-Z
In that
dancing
video.
around
Yeah,
and
that's pretty
shit.
crazy.
That's pretty
the nigga
dope.
playing keys is the nigga who wrote Grenade for Bruno Mars, like,
Okay.
and they're a conglomerate isn't really the word. They're a collective and they're like a family,
Right.
and that's the dopest shit to me. Like the way
So-
they get down.
So we talked about Nipsey. I wanted to ask because I feel like in rap, it's such something you have to study. You have to
Definitely.
if you want to be any good at it
Definitely.
at least.
Yeah.
And while you're studying, you're taking bits and pieces from some of your favorite rappers and you're adding it to your arsenal so you can get better. So I wanted to ask, besides Nipsey, what are some of your influences besides the greats? Because the greats are automatic, right? We all know
Of course.
Nas.
We
Pac,
gotta run
and
through
we
them
know-
though real quick. Lil Wayne, Eminem.
Right.
Lupe Fiasco is a big one. Huge influence on
Lupe's
me.
nasty.
With the bars. I make beats and I produce and I love just making music, the whole process of it and being
Right.
in the studio environment. And Kanye is a huge influence, even though he be off the wall 9 days a week type shit.
He do him.
I just real quick. I just saw a video of him getting punked.
Oh really?
I don't know if you guys remember.
Yeah,
in
you
the
remember
day.
that?
But this
I
dude like got in the van, like they drove off. He stole like the quote unquote film, and I was like, "Oh, this dude's been off the wall. We just
Yeah.
never,
Oh, yeah.
we never paid attention." Yeah.
There wasn't a phone in your pocket and you couldn't record him every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But he's been, I don't want to call bro crazy, but he's been a large personality.
I think
and-
also it was the fact that the good music he was putting out was outweighing his crazy. And I think we got to a certain point where
It's like,
the crazy
it's
might have
media,
outweighed the
I feel like
music.
media blew up, right?
Yeah.
Before there was a 24-hour news cycle, and now it's instant. Like there's something new always. Like by the time you get to the bottom of your Instagram feed, right? You're
Something.
like fuck, let me just scroll back to the
That's
top
true.
and see if anything else
That's
happened.
true.
Yeah.
Everybody is constantly feeding the machine, and there's so much new shit coming out instantaneously that we can't even keep up with Kanye cussing out photographers and breaking windows and shit. Like
Yeah.
before he was doing it before, but he just
But
wasn't.
and nobody
getting
was
to-
watching. Exactly. Nobody was recording it.
Yeah,
Nah,
for
it makes
sure.
a lot of sense.
Social media, motherfucker, dog.
A
For real.
motherfucker.
It does great things. Like it allows us to have Kennedy Ward on the show and help promote his shit.
Hey,
But then you got Kanye dealing with all that shit. You know, I'm sure he gets tired of fucking cameras flashing in his face 24 hours a day when he
Off
just
top.
trying to kick it with his kids and whatnot.
For
Exactly.
sure.
So social media, it's a motherfucker.
Nah, I feel it. Something else. You've been dropping freestyles every Friday, right?
Every
For the
Friday, man.
How many
yeah.
Fridays has it been? It's been like 5 or 6.
I don't even know what number we at now, Jay. We like 8 or 9. Wow. Yeah. So
We legit freestyling though.
we freestyling, bro.
All right, bro. Just asking. Just asking.
Nah.
Just for future
We
reference.
coming through. No, we coming through. I'll give you some bars today. You don't believe me, Paco?
Hey,
Oh,
dog.
oh, hey,
Hey, first of all, we gonna find out. That's all.
But the reason why I'm asking that is that since you've been posting new shit so frequently recently, are you leading up to something? Is something coming up in the woodwork that
Absolutely,
you want
absolutely. Shout out to RTG, my nigga Ryan the Great in here, one of my day one homies, incredible producer, incredible writer. Me and him working on a project, and July 1st is looking like our tentative release day right now.
to July 1st?
25 to Life.
Okay.
That's where
Okay.
all platforms, Spotify, Apple Music.
when is this again?
Tidal?
July
July
1st.
1st.
July 1st.
Yes, sir.
Damn, bro. We
Damn.
getting super
Oh
exclusive.
yeah, we
Yeah,
close.
for
This
real,
is
man.
coming.
Yeah, all
That
right.
shit
That's
is
right. We got
coming.
about a month away. Exactly a
Creeping
month
up.
away.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh shit. Good
Since
shit.
we're
Good
gonna
shit, good shit.
since we're gonna jump ahead to that future project, I wanna jump back a couple years ago. Better late than never, bro.
What's up?
First of all, I was mad at you because I hit you up, and I was like, I'm trying to do my research, bro. You feel me? I'm trying to get to know you. And you sent me an Apple link, and I was like, damn, dog, it's Spotify gang on
I'm
this
sorry.
side, bro.
Hey, so
First
listen,
off,
listen.
hey, I fucks with Apple though.
I only have. I used to be. I still low key am Spotify gang. I'm incognito right now.
I feel it.
I feel like Spotify's the search engine, the user interface, everything is just way more intuitive and just it's better than Apple Music.
Yeah,
But
in that sense, it is.
Hey, but we sponsored by Apple though.
Oh,
Nah, I'm playing. I'm playing.
Nah, we sponsored by whoever cutting the check, bro. Let's be honest.
no, for real, I do like Spotify way better as an app and as a streaming service. My homeboy, shout out to Vic. He I don't remember where we're at the Apple store. Or no, we were at the Sprint store type shit.
Right.
He had to add his little brother onto his plan.
Uh-huh.
So we run in there at like 8:59, you know, when they close at 9.
Oh, y'all the worst, bro. I hate y'all. Y'all the worst.
No.
We run in there at 8:59. He does his due diligence, and they end up giving him like Apple Music for free or something like that, extra line for free. And he's like, "Yo, okay, you want to get on my family plan? Like, you know, I know I listen. I'm the type of person I wake up in the morning, I start listening to music,
Right.
and like I either got headphones in or like a speaker or my phone playing something. Music is
Uh-huh.
always playing. So yeah, he's like, "Yo, I know you trying to get over here and see what Apple Music like," and I fucked around and I switched sides. I'm sorry, bro.
No, I'm happy. I fucks
It's
with
cool.
I-
It just
I
tells
fucks
me a
with
lot
Apple.
about you, bro. But real quick, just back to the project. Better late than never
Better
was the
late
title,
than never.
right?
2016. Yes,
What's
sir.
where did we get that title? What does that title mean to you?
Better late than never. It's important to me because one, how long I've been rapping, how long I've been making music and at it.
Okay.
A lot of those songs came from when I was in school. I went to MI for the audio engineering program to try and kind of get my foot in the door and see if I could make some move, kind of like Kanye, right? He got on by being a producer and then switched over to being a rapper. So yeah, I was engineering for a while, and I was secretly, like, I would sneak in every night after and record my own shit. And I would have to mix it, I would have to record it, I have to master it, I would make some of the beats and shit. And it was taking so fucking long, bro, to get the project done. And like raps that I would write in 2012 are finally like getting all the way done, and the songs are
Oh,
finished
shit.
in
Damn.
2015,
Damn, bro. So it's
2014.
been a long grind.
And
It's
I
been a
was-
long game.
oh
for you.
yeah, definitely long time coming. But I mean, I love to grind. Like, this is what I want to do in my life, and this is what God called me to do, type shit. So it's
I feel
like
you.
there's no other option. And especially for me to learn the process. Like earlier, we were fiddling with the headphones and shit,
Right.
and fucking around. Like, just to be comfortable troubleshooting and with this type of gear,
Uh-huh.
it was important, and it was mandatory. So anyways, better late than never comes from how long it took me to make that, what a long time coming it was for me to put out a project, because
I
I had
feel
been
you.
rapping for years before that, you know, similar to now, like putting out freestyles or doing
Yeah, yeah.
shows, and niggas see me around, they know me around.
Mhm.
Like, bro, you ain't got no fucking mixtape, like,
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it took me-
Everybody kind of thinks like, you know, you're a full time rapper.
yeah,
Well,
where your shit
you got
at?
all this free time. You
Where-
should be dropping shit.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's a process behind it. I like the way you phrased it though. I like the way you worded it, because when I was listening to your shit, what I got from it, a lot of your content is talking about the grind, talking about the come up, and how you got to stay down till it's that time, till it's your time.
Definitely.
You feel me? So how does that, or can you explain some experiences from your personal life that we've drawn translate to the music?
Definitely. The progression is a super, super important one to me. It's the first track on Better Late Than Never. That's one that the beat came from my homeboy Roey, R.I.P. We made the beat together in Hollywood, and it just so happened that getting the files together, transferring shit from Ableton to Logic to Pro Tools, and where I was at in my life, I ended up in Maryland before I even get to record the song. I had the beat on my phone, writing to it for months, and like, oh, bro, this shit gonna snap. I'm gonna go on my phone and I'm gonna press the button for Siri to answer and be like, hey, define progression. So there's like a lot of
I
cool
thought that was
little,
pretty clever.
Thank you. There's a lot of cool little elements in there that I had, swirling around in my mind, and I wanted to try and implement, and I didn't get a chance until like just I had the ability to get stable, So I didn't have, my computer broke, and I wasn't recording at work. I'd worked at a studio for a little while, and I was like, fuck it, like let me just get stable again. Let me get a new computer. Let me get gear. Let me buy a microphone. Let me get headphones. Whatever it is I had to do so I could record at the house. And yeah, had found myself in Baltimore, Maryland, in my fucking dad's apartment, like across the fucking harbor, across the inner harbor. And this nigga went to work, and I was like, you know what? Let me just set this mic up and try and get these bars off that
Right.
beat. This shit been on my chest for a long time, and it was super, super important because that record is one of the ones that made the most noise. Every time people are like, "Oh, show me a song," like that's the
That's
one I
your
go
go-to?
to. That's the go-to, man. Like,
Yeah.
that one is
Damn,
like a title track almost.
You made me respect you a lot more, bro.
Also, you didn't respect them
No,
before?
I didn't say that. I just said more.
Okay.
Like
Do
in
you-
terms of you of Vince Carter, like you above Vince
I was gonna
Carter,
say,
bro.
do you respect me more than Vince Carter? I appreciate that.
Right now you
Francisco.
do, bro. You
Hey,
Hey, but also you can still fuck up this interview, so don't worry about it, bro.
no pressure.
So like of course. So like look with it, everything's going on with like hip hop and rap, like in this time and era, like everyone's talking about lean, talking about drugs and stuff like that.
Percocets.
Percocets, Molly Percocets. How do you think you fit in that? Since everything's so negative about drugs and stuff, how do you feel like your music or your bars, your lyricism fits into all this music going in now,
Honestly,
going on now?
As I see like the one hit wonders pop up, or like the cloud chasers and the little fad waves, that'll be like, let me think of a good example. I'm low-key butthurt that Fetty Wap ain't still around, but as soon as he came
Same.
up, yo, Fetty
Hey,
Wap.
this dude, Francisco love Fetty
Fetty
Wap.
Wap is
38
that
to this
nigga.
day.
Yo, Fetty Wap is that nigga. As soon as he popped up, right, he wasn't necessarily saying nothing new, right? He wasn't saying nothing you ain't heard before. And I feel like if he had got the chance to tell his story, that's a nigga with one eye
Yeah.
from Jersey. Like,
Big facts.
that's an original, like,
Pirate.
that's a 101,
Uh-huh.
And I feel like if he had got a chance, and he's still making music, shout out to bro, like he doing his thing. But I feel like if we had got the chance to hear his story, we would be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, that's a unique, once in a lifetime opportunity to speak to the world. And that's really what it comes down to. Like, what is your truth? What is the authentic struggle or journey, or what? If it wasn't a struggle, like, what is it that your experience has taught you, and what would you like to, make your art say? And I've been through my trials and tribulations. I've been through my time trying to, chase girls and smoke weed or, do drugs. Like, I feel like that's part of growing up. And especially where I'm from. I was talking to somebody last week, and bro, the part of the valley that we from is where Hollywood gets the ideas for all these crazy high school party movies. From the 70s, from Fast Times at Ridgemont High
Oh, yeah.
to Project X.
That's so funny that you
Like,
mentioned
bro,
that.
that's
That
where
makes a
we
lot of
from.
sense. Yeah.
Bro, the graduation party at Phil Knox's house, that's where the helicopters came and the shit was on fire.
I wasn't there, but I heard about that shit.
Exactly,
I did hear about
nigga.
that shit.
Like,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
where
yeah.
we from.
Yo, shout out
That's
Phil.
our culture.
Shout out
Yeah,
Phil.
shout out
Shout
to
out
Phil.
Phil, bro.
That's
Shout
my
out Phil.
nigga. Shout out to Knox.
Damn, that's crazy. I need to ask you off air about that.
Yeah,
about
later,
that
for
party.
sure,
Yeah, for
for
sure.
sure.
That's gonna be another episode. We get Phil up on this bitch.
You need to get bro on here.
You a fool. I was gonna ask you talked a little bit about how the content is so important, right? And getting your message across in your lives.
Definitely.
And at the beginning of the show, I said a lot of people choose hip hop, but it ain't built for them, right? So unfortunately, you end up with some whack rappers, right?
You do.
You're a talented guy, so I'm sure you get hit up for features.
I do.
So I want to know, it always interests me, how do you deal with the people who are white? How do you let them down? Or do you let them down? Do you do the feature?
Oh, fuck.
So earlier on, I would just take every opportunity that came.
Right.
Like, it didn't matter if I liked the song, I liked the artist. Like, fuck, bro, I gotta get my name out there. And then slowly, like, my big homie JP would be like, hey, you gotta slow down. And it came to a point in time where, like, I would either just be so focused on my own shit, like I'm in album mode, bro. Like, I can't get back to you.
Yeah.
Or especially now how me and Jay be working, it's like the freestyles and like working on my own shit and then videos, and then right now we've been practicing for the show. Like, I wouldn't have time to do it. And what sucks is, like, there be niggas that are talented that I really want to do a song with, or they give me a song with an open verse that's a really good song.
Yeah, it's just a spot for you.
And I, like, if I don't make it a priority, it don't happen. And I just like, fuck, like, it's a missed opportunity.
Right.
Like, fuck, like, oh, this is the song that could change your life. Like, this is a song that like you had something to say on this topic, or you had something to say on this beat, and you didn't do it. So that's a big one for me. I'm trying to get better at it.
So you're
But-
like fear of missed opportunities.
Not even just like a fear of missed opportunities, but for sure like I feel like I left bro hanging, or whoever it is. A
Yeah.
girl's like, oh, I got an R&B song I need you to rap on, and like they'll send me the shit and it just be unread in my email
Right.
for a year type shit.
Oh, damn. So he's popping like that.
You're fucking
like, yeah,
big, bro.
what a dick, man. Like,
I'm working on it. Yo, if I owe you a verse,
He's probably like,
DM
oh,
me.
my bad. Oh, my bad.
No.
I never saw that text message like 3 years ago.
The reason why I always ask that question is because like I'm not like chasing to be involved in music. But y'all heard the intro. Y'all know what the fuck going on. Y'all know there's some
shout
skill
out to
set over here.
Francisco.
And I had somebody
nigga
ask me for a feature.
Bar work.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that.
For
You
real.
make my fucking day. And I had somebody ask me for a feature, and like he's really trying to get on. Like and I respect him for it. You're chasing a dream. I respect you for it. But he's not that good.
Oh.
So it's like when he asked me for a feature, I was kind of like, I don't want.
So okay, let me give you a little bit of advice. The easiest way is to make it seem like it's, and it might not be, to make it not about the person, it's about the song. You know what? That song didn't really resonate with me, bro. Like
Okay.
that song didn't really do it for me.
Yeah.
And then if you want to take it one step further, you could be like, you know what? I'll look for a beat for us, and then I'll buy you, a week.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Tips and tricks.
Then
Tips
hopefully,
and tricks. bro.
hopefully they forget.
Hey, so now y'all know if y'all ever hit me for a feature and y'all get that response, y'all will know what really going on, bro.
Yeah, you don't want to be like, hey, bro, you whack.
You don't
Just
want to
rapping
be,
off
but
beat
some
and
people
shit.
need to hear it.
That's
I think.
funny. That's
It's
funny.
true. You got to be honest. That's utmost importance.
So,
But I respect it either way, regardless, bro.
So going back to Nipsey a little bit, you know how he had all these like social projects. He had that STEM project for the hood. You know,
Yes, sir.
do you have any plans of like, you know, when you're getting big, giving back to your community or anything like
Yo,
that?
freedom.
I feel
All
that.
I gotta say is freedom. Absolutely. Right now, I feel like my community is in a time of change, a period of all of us kind of waking up and wanting to do more and wanting to kind of move towards living more sustainably and more conscientiously and more, what's the word, man? Just more responsibly. And I try to, each and every day, I try to make sure that that's the example that I'm setting so I can lead. And I put money aside, and I meet every Tuesday with my team, and we plotting, bro.
Okay.
Like, that's of the utmost importance to us, like giving back to the community. My bro Anthony Wells is from Springfield, Massachusetts. And like one of his number one goals is to be able to give back to the youth over there with like after school programs and that the whole nine, you know, because that's how he came up, that's how he grew up. And those are the programs that saved his life, you know? So that's where we are putting the most of our energy and our effort. And it's crazy because where I work now, they be doing like a beach cleanup and some stuff like that. But it's important to make sure that if you are taking those steps or recycling or whatever it is, right, you want to encourage other people to do the same or to get involved with you. So yeah, freedom is the company, freedom is the movement, freedom is the fucking future, and that's how we gonna empower the community and
I
the
fucks
world,
with that a
bro.
lot.
You
Respect.
just mentioned it right now, and we got some people in the building with us too. So I want you to speak on it a little bit more of how important it is to have a strong team or a strong foundation around
Oh my
you. bro.
god, bro, I am nothing without my team. It's ridiculous. Imagine, if let me talk to you like this. I can tell you a Kobe fan.
Yeah, of course.
How hard was it to watch Kobe struggle when he had Smush Parker, Kwame Brown?
Kwame
Chris
Brown.
Minn, baby, don't be sleeping on Chris Minn. He be giving you them bounce passes on
Robert
point. though.
Sacre towards the end of
No,
it. And
yeah.
I'm not
Hey,
hating
shout out
on none
Robert
of
Sacre,
yo, shout out to
yo.
all the Lakers.
It was tough, bro.
If you play for the Lakers, you got respect for me forever. That's home team. But when you seen one dude, right, who wanted it and was invested as hard as he was, and it wasn't the other people's fault, right? But they were not able to mesh. And yo, shout out to Ryan for putting me onto The Law of Success by Solomon Hill. Crazy book. You should all check it out. You should all read it because it helps you build a team, create a mastermind, be around people who are like-minded, and create an environment where you can work in perfect harmony. And, you know, like your goals or your dreams might be, I know they are, they're beyond just with that being said and being a personality as far as radio. Because, bro, your sports know-how and your hip-hop know-how, I feel like you could touch so many people with that, right?
Damn, bro, don't be talking to me so intense, bro. You're gonna make me
You
cry.
can, dog.
But I
know
feel it
you
though.
can.
But I feel it.
We've been in here sipping on the Crown. Like, I connected with it immediately. Second I walked in the room. And it's important to be around people who are gonna encourage you to do that, bro, and who
Yeah.
are gonna fucking uplift you and support you and repost your fucking podcast and have you you know what I'm saying? Because no matter what, the game gonna test you, right? That's
Of course.
Nipsey. The
Uh-huh.
game gonna test you. So you need to be around people who are gonna help you fiddle with the headphones and get the mic high. Yo, check 1 1 1 2 1 2.
Right.
You're gonna be around niggas who gonna help edit the podcast. Yo, K fucking was all over in the microphone and fucking up the audio, so we gotta scrub through that.
Uh-huh.
You need to be around people that's gonna continue to refill your cup, bro. And shout out to Jay Prince, shout out to Street Juice, shout out to RTG, shout out to Carol, shout out to Tarek, bro. Like the niggas shout out to Chummy, bro. The niggas that I have on my team right now, they just make me want to go harder. They make me want to get up earlier in the morning. They make me want to stay up later at night. Like
Damn,
that's
I feel
really
it.
the type of
I feel it.
That's the type of team I got right now.
Dude,
bro.
Hey,
we don't want nobody
that's a
working harder
great
than us.
mentality to have.
48-hour turnaround, bro.
Like that. I like
Dude,
that.
my
Out here
my next question was gonna be if you have, because you've had some level of success, right?
a little bit.
Yeah, we're not gonna sit here and lie and be like you the biggest shit on earth, but you've had a level of
A
success.
little bit, bro.
Right?
I done made some
So
money
my
off
next
rap.
question was gonna be, what advice would you give somebody who's starting out and trying to make a name for themselves? But off that last answer, I feel like that's what you need right there, bro. You need a
Yeah,
solid team
it is
around
a
you.
team. Another since we're gonna talk about books, another important part of the law of success is taking initiative, right? So you might be dolo and you might have to record yourself with no microphone. Just put the little iPhone headphones into the computer.
Been there,
and-
bro.
right?
Been
and just,
there.
You know, do your thing and thug it out. But if you're taking the first step, bro, if you're taking the initiative and you're trying to build something, the universe, God, whatever you believe in, it's gonna put the right people around you. Like it's gonna push you in a direction, maybe forcefully, to bump heads with somebody who's like, oh nigga, you doing a podcast? You like, oh nigga, you a hip hop head? Oh nigga, you writing a book? Like,
Right.
I'm a publisher. Like
Yeah, I feel
whatever it may be, and it's super important, bro, because I'm telling you, like these niggas make me want to get up earlier in the morning.
Damn, that's what you need.
Like I swear to God, today I woke up, I hopped out of bed and shit. I was like, oh, I gotta post this video, bro. It's Freestyle Friday, like
Yeah.
off top, like.
Hey, Francisco, you better text me tomorrow morning. Wake me up early as fuck.
I'm probably not, but you know, we'll work something out. We'll work something out.
I respect that, bro. On a more lighter note, one question I was thinking about was what's on your? I was gonna say on your iPod. I forgot that we don't got iPods no more. So what's on your Spotify playlist? You know, what are you listening to nowadays? What did you
Team
listen to on the
Spotify.
drive to Jay's house or on the drive here?
On the
Like, I'm
drive
curious.
over, that's crazy. I was just telling you off air, Mozzie, that Internal Affairs.
Uh-huh.
I'm super into gangster rap, bro. Like I'm super into the West Coast shit. Like that's in my blood. And Mozzie new shit was banging. He got a song with Sage the Gemini. Sage singing the
Damn,
hook. I didn't
Sage, bro.
even recognize him. Like,
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah,
for real?
Sounded
Okay,
completely, and it was fire song, dope production on there. What I love about niggas from the Bay and artists from that region, they're always talking that talk, like their slang, the way they say. I mean, it ain't like they're saying something you never heard before, right?
Yeah. It's just
Nigga.
there. It's just there. It's just their shit.
But
yeah,
the
yeah.
way that, like, the lens that he gonna show you the picture through is ridiculous. And the production on there, it got you ready to, like, it got me ready to catch a case. I was sitting in traffic on the 405 on the way out here,
Oh,
bro.
damn, please don't, bro.
Bro, okay, so
But I
listen.
feel you though, because when I ride around to old 50 Cent, I feel bulletproof in that motherfucker,
Exactly.
bro. So I feel you.
Yeah. Yeah, so for sure, I was listening to Mozzie. Man, what else I've been listening to lately? I've been listening to Armin and Trey. These two dudes, I don't know where they're from. They just moved out to LA and they do R&B. They're
Uh-huh.
brothers. And the only reason I really started, Ryan put me onto them, right? On some accidental shit. I was playing ball at 24 in North Hollywood, and both of them actually were like on my team. We running fives. We ran like probably 5-6 games. Then after I'm talking to somebody else, and he's like, "Yeah, they're famous singers, bro." And I was like, "No, they're not."
The fucking dick.
Nah, but I looked on Instagram. I found them later, and they 5 million followers, going crazy,
shit.
national tour, global, and
Oh,
it's just
shit.
like we
Never
getting
heard these
older.
guys.
And, yeah, and also there's more mediums for you to reach your audience now, right?
course,
because of the
definitely.
internet.
Yeah.
And yeah, bro, these niggas been going crazy, and they was just in like, you ever been to 24-hour fitness in North Hollywood?
Yeah, it's a super
That shit
sport,
is
right?
ghetto, bro.
Yeah.
They was in there, like.
That's weird. I think I've heard of. I feel like every famous artist goes to 24 to play ball.
I could understand the 24 at the Village,
Village, the Game goes there. Chris Brown goes there to play ball.
bro. The homeboy Jalil was on DJ Mustard's Snap fighting somebody in the sauna.
For real?
Yes.
In the sauna?
In the
way.
sauna.
Wait,
It feels super dangerous in the sauna.
I'm gonna ask. Wait, Jalil.
You know Jalil.
I know Jalil.
Shout
Okay,
out to my nigga
Okay,
Jalil.
really? That's
Yes.
hilarious.
Hey, Jaleel, I hope you won, bro, because that sauna is super risky.
Hey, Jalil ain't take no L's.
Not even in the
Ever.
sauna. Not even in the sauna. It don't matter.
Dog,
Nigga
hey,
said, I already got my shirt off. I'm ready.
Yeah, bro. That'd be
But
hard.
yeah,
That's
the
funny.
24 at the Village is like more of a
like upper class.
yeah, like a
nicer,
popular.
yeah.
It's a new gym also.
Yeah.
So I for sure could see somebody from the industry or somebody who's putting on airs going up there to work out and play ball and do their thing. But the one, bro, my dad don't go to the one in NoHo, and he live around the corner. Like
Uh-huh.
he's like, nah, that
Said
shit
I'm
is-
driving 15 minutes
and
the
my-
other way. Fuck that.
Bro, exactly. And my dad is like, he don't miss a workout. Like
Yeah.
he in there, and he will not set foot in that
That
gym.
is so funny.
I feel it, but also I feel like a lot of people that are on, they spend a lot of time in North Hollywood.
think so?
I feel like there's a
North
lot
Hollywood
going
is, like,
on
the
in that
hotbed.
area.
I know there's a couple studios there.
There's
Yeah.
a lot, bro.
Uh-huh.
The best studios in the world over
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
The first 2 Chainz story I heard was a North Hollywood story.
Bro,
Yeah,
can I
that's how
tell
I heard
y'all?
about him.
Can I tell y'all a story?
I mean, yeah, might as well.
So
He said, "Fuck it."
me and Jay, we did a show at, or me and JP, we did a show at Rooney's. Jay did all the BTS and filmed it, and then afterwards, shout out to DJ Butter, that's my nigga, bro. He's like, yo, I'm about to go to the studio. You guys want to slide? And we're like, we'll think about it. We're gonna eat first. So we get off stage, we go eat, and then we text him, and he's like, yo, I'm in the studio in North Hollywood. You guys should come through. We come through, and he takes us to a room with Jeremy J and OT Genesis.
Oh shit.
And Jerry, we're showing Jerry. We had just got this brand new camera. It's like a 6D, and we're showing him. And Jeremy J's like, "Oh, this nigga owed me money, and he gave me this camera, and it's like a 5D or something. He's a nicer camera,
Yeah,
badass camera." And he's like, "I don't even know how to fuck with him and shit." So we're fucking talking camera shit with bros, chilling in the studio. Genesis comes in. He says, "What's up?" Super cool nigga, and we play some music, and then we smoke a blunt and dip. Right, nigga, tell me why a week later, I'm in love with the coco comes out.
Shit.
And it's going crazy, bro. Everywhere,
Damn,
every
That's-
song you
oh,
hear,
fuck.
And
like,
you was
you-
just
Oh,
with him.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
bro, like a week later, and I will never forget. Like I was like, "Is this the nigga that we just last night we smoked with?" Like,
Uh-huh.
absolutely, Jeremy J, OT Genesis, and they were super cool. Like they didn't know us, they didn't invite us,
Uh-huh.
and they were just so like, what is the what? Like they were so like let us in, humble, like confident. Them niggas is also working, like hustling. Brought us in. They were working on the Games album at the
Uh-huh.
time.
Oh,
Shit.
which one?
Like Year of the Wolf or something. This was
Yeah.
way
Oh yeah,
back.
that was when he was doing the label thing. Yeah, I remember that.
But yeah, bro,
Uh-huh.
they weren't like, who are you? What are you doing in here? Type nothing. Straight up brought us in, and yeah,
That's dope as fuck. That's
Yeah,
That's
bro.
what's up. I
and
fuck
I had
with
never,
OT. That's
bro,
fine.
I had never heard of no OT Genesis, nothing.
Nobody
Yeah,
did.
that
Nobody.
nigga
before
was
that, no.
overnight was gone out of there.
Uh-huh. Damn, that's crazy. Just like that. Just
Like
like that,
that,
You can
bro.
Make a song, pop off just like that. That's crazy.
With that being said, I want to thank Kennedy Ward for coming through the building, doing the interview with us, bruh.
Thank you guys for having me.
No, I appreciate it.
Honor, for real, for real.
But you're not going nowhere, bruh.
Never.
Because we did the interview part. Now we're going to do the show part. And with that being said, we got one special rule up here.
What is it?
When the name of the show, with that being said, gets said, you gotta make sure you take a sip of your drink, bruh.
So that's like 3 drinks right now, right?
No, I mean I wasn't counting those, but if you want, I'll keep up with you. I'm already here. I ain't driving nowhere, bro. So I'll keep up with you.
All right, bro. Well, I could deal with that.
But yeah, man, let's get into the show and let's talk about some that just happened yesterday. We had the Golden State Warriors catching a fat L to the Toronto Raptors, bruh. Game 1, Raptors. Where we at with it? How we feeling?
Bro, I'm feeling good. I'm on that train, bro. I'm the captain,
that's
all
what I'm saying.
aboard. Everybody hop on. We're on this bandwagon.
Yeah.
Toronto Raptors gonna win the finals.
I feel a little bit better because I've been on the Raptors bandwagon for about 2 weeks now. So I feel like I'm a hardcore fan.
Oh, you got a
feel
better
me?
seat. You got a first class seat.
I feel like me and Drake are like the top 2 Raptors fans.
I
You feel
feel
me?
you.
Because I've been on it for 2 weeks, so I'm
Drake,
riding, bro.
Drake hopped on like a week before you, so you're good.
Yeah,
Don't
so
worry.
we good. So we good, bro. But Kennedy, who you going for in the finals?
Honestly, I think the Raptors might do it. If KD don't come back, then I think the Raptors could probably get him in 6 or 7. Like they might get him in 6.
I think that's what I originally called
You
6,
said
right?
you said Raptors in 6.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
originally
yeah.
called. And I mean, they look good yesterday. The part that excites me is the fact that they won with Kyle Lowry having a trash game. I mean,
Yeah.
he did his thing on offense,
Yeah.
you know, got a couple steals, drew a couple charges, but he shot terribly from the field. You had Kawhi have a quiet game, and they still were able to
Walked
pull
away,
out the
yeah.
dub. So that makes me feel a little bit better. But also, yeah, let's not ignore the fact that Boogie only played 8 minutes, and KD's waiting to come back.
I mean,
bro.
Boogie still needs to get back in game shape too. Like, I don't see him.
I think he's ready to go. I think it's more of a thing of they were limiting his minutes. They don't want to put too much pressure on him. He only
but
played
it's-
8 minutes.
But it's
bro.
the finals, yo. Like, you
Yeah,
got to do something.
all hands on deck.
All hands on deck. Exactly.
That's true.
But obviously, KD's out. I mean, I guess his injury was more serious than we thought,
Definitely.
Yeah, I thought he was going to be back for game 1.
for sure.
But they're saying now he's for sure out for game 2. So I'm assuming he's coming back game 3 at home.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. Like, Toronto played great defense. I think Golden State was 10 for 44 on contested shots, which is exactly what you got to do. And Kawhi wasn't 100%, but he still distributed the ball well. I saw him getting double team, triple team. He was kicking out the ball. I mean, obviously, you guys still got to make your shot after that.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, the role players did the job. Pascal, was it
Siakam.
Siakam? There you go,
Put
32
some respect
points.
on that boy.
My
Name.
bad,
French
you
boy.
know. 14 on 17 shooting. Van Fleet, Gasol, Danny Green. Everybody was playing good. And, like, Toronto was able to contain Steph and Clay. I think Steph had 34 and Clay 21.
I mean, that's not containing, but
Yeah,
all right.
You
but-
contain a nigga with
I
34.
mean, yeah, but think about it. These dudes can go off of 40 or 50 just like that.
No, I feel you.
Yeah, yeah.
I think the whole Siakam thing really blew my mind because most of his work was getting done when Kawhi was on the floor. So even though Kawhi wasn't out there scoring the ball, Golden State still game planned for him, and they were giving him a lot of attention. They were giving him a lot of respect, as they should. But
They better
Siakam
put
was
some respect on
exposing
that
that,
name. Yeah, yeah.
and he was making
was
it work for
capitalizing.
him. You feel me?
Yep.
So he was getting his part done. Danny Green is dangerous, bro. I know he's been asleep for the last few rounds, but he looked all right. He looked pretty decent in this last game. If he wakes up and he starts going, I've been saying he's the East Coast Klay Thompson. If he wakes up and starts going, it's gonna be a problem
That's
for
a
Golden
bold.
State.
That's a bold statement.
That's
It's a bold statement, but guess what? I said it, bro. You feel me? And I mean it.
Overreaction Friday.
That's true. That's true as a motherfucker, bro.
I feel like if anybody else on Toronto catches fire, Golden State is in trouble, bro. Because they're, like you were saying off air, they're the only team that really matches up with them well, lengthwise, defensively.
Defensively,
And
yeah,
like every
definitely.
position, and then they got that bench, bro.
They're
No.
deep.
Exactly, and I don't. Yeah, Golden State hasn't played anybody with this kind of defense before.
And you know how I feel about KD, right?
Yeah, you hate him.
I mean, we have a love-hate thing that's mostly hate.
Exactly. No, you loved
mostly
him,
hate.
and now you hate
All
him.
I'm saying is Kawhi ain't scared of that man, bro.
Yo, I want to see.
Kawhi
I
waited for him
wanna
to
see
lace them
Kawhi.
things
I
up.
want to
Let's
see
get
Kawhi on KD so bad.
Yeah, bro. It's gonna be
Pause.
interesting. You saw what?
Yo,
Yo,
I wasn't thinking that, but I feel you. I guess.
or were you? But it was really interesting to see what Kawhi did with Giannis, right? And
Yeah.
obviously, defense, basketball's still gonna be a team sport, so I don't want to act like it was just him one-on-one. They played great team defense against Giannis, but it's like, all right, next round, bro, level up. Now we got KD. Like, what are you gonna do with KD, bro? It's a different problem, and I think he's gonna be the one to solve it. That's all I'm
You
saying.
think so? So,
Okay.
so what
Yeah,
about
bro.
game 2? What's gonna happen game 2 then?
Game 2, the Raptors gonna get the dub.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I think is, I think the Raptors get game 2. You go back to Golden State, and Golden State ties up the series, and game 5 decides who's gonna win. That's what I think is gonna happen.
It's game 5 in Golden State, or is it in?
I think so. They
Toronto.
keep switching up the format on me because they know I be checking.
on you?
Yeah,
Just
they
on
don't-
you.
it's for
They're like,
me.
Oh, fuck
Yeah,
Francesco.
they
Let's switch
fuck
this
on
shit up real quick.
If I had, here's the thing. Drake annoys me, right?
Okay.
Like all his antics on the sideline or whatever, he annoys me
Why?
because he's doing the most, bro. It's like it's
That's
not
his
about
job.
you.
He's getting into their heads.
But here's my thing, though. It annoys me. But if I had money, I'd be
You're
that
doing
guy.
the same shit.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I do it now when I'm sitting in the cheap seats. Imagine me.
dude.
Imagine
Hey,
me courtside.
One time we went to an Angel game, right?
Angels versus Seattle.
It wasn't. It was Angel versus San Diego. Because I remember because Matt Kemp just got traded to the Padres.
Padres.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
it might be a different story.
And this dude was just
Dark
talking
days.
so much shit, bro. Like, my
We were
God.
sitting by the left fielder,
We were
right?
sitting in bleachers, and he was just talking shit, bro. Just talking shit, loud as fuck, bro. And I'm
He
like,
can hear
yo,
me.
Of
for
course.
sure, for sure. Like he was that heckler, bro. But like he was just that dude getting in whoever's head. I can't remember who he was talking shit to.
I don't even
Yeah,
know his name,
bro.
but I kept yelling
You're a
at him.
clown.
Yeah,
I was telling him, I'm like,
You
bro,
the
turn
fuck-
around. We
you
don't
the
even know who
bum.
you are. What's your name? Like, I'm just yelling at, who are you, bro? And, he was trying to keep his cool, but eventually he looks up from the seats and looks right in my direction and acknowledges me, bro. And there were little kids in front of me, and they were recording it on Snapchat, and they're like, yo, we got it. And I was like, that's right. You know who I am. I don't know who you are, bro.
bro.
feel me?
Yeah. So if I can pick, and especially if this dude had money
See-
and he's on the floor seat,
yeah.
nah,
Yeah,
that's a
that's I be acting a
You
whole
flipping
fool.
chairs over and shit.
Yeah, I'm getting kicked out for sure. For sure.
You actually
It ain't no problem.
Yeah. You
I
actually-
paid for my ticket, bro. I'm getting my money's
Are you
worth.
gonna- would you push Draymond if he came to you like that?
No, because Draymond would probably rock my shit, to be honest. But I'll swing on Curry, though. He built like a middle school girl. You tell me he ain't going to, come on, he don't want no problems, bro.
That's so
To be
funny.
honest. But, my bad, we got way off topic on there, bro. My bad. Oh, yeah, but so we riding with Toronto, or you got to make a pick?
I got a homie. Honestly, smart money's on Golden State all day long.
I believe that,
Smart
too.
money, definitely.
I believe that, too.
Yeah, I fucks with that.
I got a homie. My bad to interrupt. My friend is a huge basketball head, super into sports, super into gambling. He moved to Vegas a couple years ago, and I hit him up like, "Yo, Rad, we might need to just put 20 on Toronto just in case." And his response was like, "Look, Drake has Steph and KD tatted on his arm. Don't waste your money, K."
Really? He does have the. He has.
Oh, you're saying the curse thing.
Yeah.
I feel you, bro. Because when they beat the
he has 35
76ers,
and 30 on his arm. You're
when
right.
they beat Philly, he had on 76ers shorts.
that shit was hard.
And I was like, he believes in his own curse, bro.
yeah,
And it
hey.
hasn't failed yet.
It hasn't failed yet. You're right. God damn.
Yeah,
Only
so-
okay, but what if Base God gets involved?
Oh no, he cancels out everything.
Base God's a higher power.
Yeah,
to
he
be honest.
cancels out everything, bro. That's a wrap.
You seen what happened to James Harden, bro? That's a higher
Exactly.
power.
That's dangerous, bro.
Base
I
God.
feel like back in the day, Lil B said that KD would never win a ring.
He did say something like that, but
But-
then I think he pulled. I
Oh, yeah,
think
he did.
He pulled it.
lifted
He
the curse.
lifted that curse
the curse. That's
because
the
it's
curse.
real.
Yeah. And
Because
as soon as he
does the
lifted, KD went to Golden State, and
Yeah.
then look what happened.
Got them
So you
rings.
still fucking with KD?
Yeah, bro. I'm not mad at KD for leaving OKC, or I don't feel like he's a snake or none of that shit. That nigga, just like everyone else, he sells his labor for profit. Not to get weird with it, but you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
Got a little weird, but I feel you. I get what you're saying.
like, yo, this is my skill set. This is what I do, and I'm gonna go where the highest bidder, where the best opportunity for me and my family is. Like,
So that part I understand, and like it's an athlete, like it's your career, like you get to choose what you want to
Yeah.
do with it, especially if you're that good. My problem was how he left Russ hanging.
Because they were
he don't
up.
owe that man
They were up
nothing.
3-1.
What's funny?
You don't owe that
he
man
did-
nothing?
he don't owe that
Y'all
man
been through
nothing.
war
It's
together,
crazy
bro.
how he shrunk in that series. I'll give him that. And I also say that him having fake burner Twitter accounts and
Super
tweeting
weak.
like,
Super
well, it's
weak.
because Coach Mike Breen didn't, whatever it was he was saying on Twitter.
Yeah,
Like,
for sure, he was on Twitter when they lost game 1. See,
Yeah, that
that's-
was
See,
weird.
that's why Golden State can't win without KD. For sure, that
Don't
was-
never let me be that guy, bro. If I ever get popping, don't let me be
podcast
that
is
guy.
bullshit without Francisco.
Yeah. And Francisco's hilarious. Nah, but I was the biggest KD fan. Like obviously,
I
like
know,
I grew
bro,
up a
I
Kobe
remember.
fan, but I was ready. I was like, dude, once Kobe like hangs up his shoes, like
This is the
KD's
guy.
the next. I had his shoes, bro. Like I was hooping every day at the time. Like he was my dude. And then he pulled that move, and I'm like, bro, like to be honest, to me, it's like the way you left Russ hanging, like that's bitch made, and that's something that can't resonate with me. I can't identify with that.
I feel like
So you're great, you're skilled.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna take that away from you. But on the inside, bro, I don't want no part of you.
I feel like
Pause.
it's what
That was weird.
I feel like it's what we were talking about earlier about like having that team around you, and obviously Russ is a Hall of Famer, an all-time great, and like a 101, right?
Right.
The way that nigga can get up and down the floor and
Explosive.
the
just-
fucking
yeah.
fire that he plays with is I ain't never seen it before. But I feel like that just wasn't the environment for KD to succeed in, and
Yeah.
he had to go do what he had to do.
I feel you, but when it was that time, I wanted him so bad to go to the Wizards. I was like him, John Wall, Bradley Beal, and they're gonna go head up with LeBron every year in the
Nasty,
East.
yeah.
That would have been a great
I
matchup,
feel
and it
like-
would have turned the tables. It would have made it even. You
It
feel me? Because
would've.
him
I feel
going
like
to
more
Golden State,
stars- I feel like more stars should have like got on a train and headed to the East years ago, because
Yeah.
the East has been JV in the NBA.
yeah, to be honest,
for a
and that's why
long
they
time.
changed the whole All-Star game
Yeah. You're
voting,
so
because
right.
it's like there was no All-Stars.
I
There was
remember
nobody
those
in
one
that
year where it was just
conference.
awkward as fuck. It's like, yeah, what the fuck? Like, who's playing for the East?
Yeah, who the fuck is making this team?
Yeah.
Kevin Hart might have made an Eastern All-Star as a reserve. He
no.
might have one
Hey,
year.
Quavo would have.
Hey, shout out
Yeah.
Justin Bieber. Hey, Justin Bieber was nice too in the Celebrity All-Star game.
Was he though?
I think he was.
He made a couple shots, but was he nice though? Quavo actually surprised me.
Quavo was nice.
Quavo,
being buggies.
I was like, yo, Quavo bust my ass one-on-one. He nice. Justin Bieber, fuck no, Justin Bieber ain't beating me, bro.
Hey, was Cole ever in the Celebrity game?
Yeah,
He was.
yeah, he
in,
caught an
like,
alley-oop and he dunked it, and then he
from
blocked
Kevin
Common.
Hart.
Yeah, from Kevin Hart.
Oh, that's
and then he
hard.
blocked Common.
That's hard.
She was lit, bro. Yeah, that's how I know you're a Cole fan. You know about that celebrity
You
game,
know.
bro. We be watching that shit, bro.
Got it on tape.
Man, I'm gonna switch it up right quick, and I want to talk about something that just happened a few days ago, maybe 2 days ago, and it was sad to see, but I feel like we got to talk about it because it's reality, and it's the Chicago Cubs, they want to go visit the Houston Astros, and it's a baseball game, right? We all know what you expect at a baseball game, right? You expect home runs and beer, and we're going to have a good time, and everybody's going to go home safe. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case. We had Albert Amora Jr. He hits a foul ball, and obviously, if you're the batter and you hit the ball, you're following the ball where it's going,
Of course.
right? So it goes foul, and unfortunately, it hits a little girl in the head. And you got to think, the ball's coming at the batter, what, 90, 92, 93 miles per hour? By the time he hits it, exit
It could
velocity,
be 100 up to 100 miles an hour.
it's probably a little bit over.
Yeah, if it's a line drive, for sure. Yeah.
And the thing is, the MLB tried to prevent this. They already, you know how they have the nets
The net,
behind.
yeah.
They already extended them,
Yeah.
and this still happened. So it's like, what do we do to avoid this?
I mean, the thing is that, and in my experience, like growing up, like my dad, I'm a big ass baseball fan. My dad took me to Dodger games since I was like 2-3 years old, and he would always tell me, like, you know, when you're on that rebel stage, guys, when you were younger and you like be on your phone and not paying attention to shit,
Yep.
he'd be like, hey, like, pay attention,
Heads up.
especially if you're in those field level seats. Obviously, the higher you get, the
It's safer.
it's the less safer, but especially when you're down there. My dad was always like, hey, like, pay attention what if a ball gets looked at. And like to this day, like, I'm still like, when I'm down there, I'm paying attention no matter what,
Yeah.
for that exact reason, because you never know, especially in that situation. It's like half a second, but hey, in that half a second you can react and stuff. I don't know what that girl was doing. I mean, she was 4 years old.
Yeah, she was a little girl, so it's like
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she wasn't even interested in the game.
Uh-huh.
Like her parents just made her go because they bought tickets. She didn't want to be there,
course.
so I'm sure she wasn't paying attention. My thing is, even when I go to games, like there'll be times, right? Like baseball's a slow sport, so there'll be times like you pull out your phone and you write back to somebody, or maybe you get in a video or something. You're not always paying attention to the game.
Of course.
But my thing is, when they pitch, I always look up because I don't know where the fuck the ball gonna go. So in between pitches, yeah, all right, I might be on my phone. But when they pitch, you better be paying attention,
Hey, you want to tell them the story about the homie Ernie?
dude.
I need if there's a story about the homie Ernie, I need to hear
Dude,
this.
so you go to a baseball game as a fan, and what's your dream? To catch a home run,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yeah.
That's got to be 1 in a billion, bro.
Bro, I'd feel so hard as fuck if I caught a home run, because a foul ball, home run, the shit.
I'll
I'd
tell you,
feel
me,
hard
I
as
wouldn't
fuck.
catch it. That shit would hurt my hand. I wouldn't catch it. To be honest with you. But yeah, my homeboy, he's a really big Dodger fan, bro. And he was at the game, and he took this girl on his first date to the game. Right, they went to the Dodger game. So you
Classic
know,
move.
yeah, he talking to her. He macking her up, and then he leaning in to make his move. Right, he leaning in to give her plant one good one right on the face, one of those, right. And I guess he hears the bat. The crowd starts making noise, and he turns around to look. And by the time he can react, he
It's too
puts up
late.
his hand. The ball hits his fingers and goes right over him. And that's how close you were to catching a home run. But no, you wanted to kiss this bitch. and to make it worse, you're not even with her no more, bruh. So how that shit? Hey, shout out Ernie. You know you my bro, but how that shit work out for you, bro?
Bro, at least if like he stayed with her, they got together. Oh,
If they got married, then I let it go.
Yeah,
But she ain't give you no baby. She ain't give you nothing, bro.
bro.
And you could have caught a home run.
Because
You
for
hate to
sure,
see it.
if he was paying attention, that shit would have been right to him. If it was right, if he had his hand barely tip it,
Yeah.
that was coming right to him.
If he was
bro.
paying attention, it's all his. One more story. My bad, guys. But my homeboy Abraham just went to a Dodger game. And so he's watching the game. They hit a foul ball, and there's an old man walking down the steps with all his food and shit. The foul ball pops him, and the food goes flying everywhere. He falls to the floor. The foul ball rolls right to my homeboy Abraham. And he's like, I want the ball, but I can't keep it. It just popped this old ass man.
It's tainted.
And I was like, bro, if I was you, like, I'm grimy, bro. I'm keeping the ball.
Yeah, how you not?
Oh, you'd be one of those dudes that stealing from little kids.
Oh
Huh?
fuck yeah, fuck them kids, dog. But he's like, nah, bro, I couldn't keep it. Like he dropped all his food. It was embarrassing. He was hurt. He's like, so I walked over. I gave him the foul ball. The whole crowd cheered. I'm like,
Hey.
all right, I guess it's worth it if like somebody in the crowd's like, I'm
Damn,
gonna buy
that's
you a beer. Then it's worth it.
But did they buy him a beer?
No,
So it's not worth it.
They
fuck
put him on
those
the
fans.
jumbotron.
no, you know what? He didn't tell me that, so I doubt it.
They're just
Damn.
probably the people that are around that.
Yeah.
Abraham,
That's nice of him.
Shouts out to Abraham for being a real one.
Yeah,
For
because I
real.
would have kept that shit.
Yeah, out of
Damn,
pocket.
you're a dick.
But anyways, so how we gonna fix this problem,
Look,
bro? Are they gonna expand the net? What are we doing?
I think they could maybe expand it a little more. I don't know. I can't remember how the netting is in Dodger Stadium, but I know for sure it's probably up to like. Actually no.
I don't think it's up to third base.
No, it's not. It's because you know how not the bullpen, the dugout's right there. I don't think it covers the dugout for sure.
Yeah.
So I mean, I would say maybe extend it more. Maybe not all the way to first or third base, but at the end of the day, it's like, yo, you're going to a game, like you're gonna know there's fall balls. You know what you're getting yourself into.
I feel you.
I mean, we're not gonna it's not gonna be hockey. We're not gonna glass up the whole fucking field.
You can't.
You
We're gonna
can't
play in the
You're-
dome.
Exactly.
That takes away from the fucking
Takes away from the
experience.
experience of the, yeah, exactly. So I mean, at the end of the day, I think they should wall it up maybe a little bit or net it up a little bit more. But that's all you can really do.
Yeah.
You know what you're getting into. Pay attention.
But you know what? That little girl, you're in our prayers because she did absolutely nothing to deserve
Oh,
that.
of course not.
And also the dude who hit the ball, like he got down on one knee and he started crying because he saw it hit her.
Yeah, of course.
And it's like, bro, like you know that was not your intentions. And then he was talking about how he's a father of two and like he can only imagine what the parents are going through.
Yep.
Like it's terrible. So hopefully everything works out with that little girl because they still haven't released no details on her. And we hope it's not that serious. We hope she
so.
recovers, dude.
Yeah, for real.
Danny, you've been going to the movies a lot.
I have.
lately. And you've been going to the movies a lot without me, bro. And that's fine. It's fine. It's not like I enjoy
Hey,
it.
it sounds like it's not fine, huh?
It's not like
It
I
sounds
enjoy the
like-
Cinemax, bro.
It's
It's fine. It's okay. But you watched a couple movies and they're popular. They're hot right now on social media. So
Yeah.
I want you to tell me, you want to go watch Detective Pikachu.
Yes, I did.
Was it any good? Should I go watch it?
I think you should go watch it. Just legacy reasons. You like Pokemon.
I love Pokemons.
Yeah, and it was good. I mean, it was decent. It was decent. Like,
Is it worth the $12?
okay, yeah.
I feel like it's more than $12 now.
okay. First of all, I got my monthly A-list AMC pass, so I'll be going there no
Don't
matter
be
what.
flexing with your pass,
here
dog.
with a
Not everybody
baller,
got it, bro.
right?
Bro, $19.99 a
with
month, bro.
I'm still waiting for somebody to open the back door so I can sneak in through the bathroom and shit, bro. You over here talking about I got a monthly pass.
Yeah, bro, like that. But yeah, Detective Pikachu was dope. I really went into it more for like just to see how it would look live action. So you see how the Pokemon like and how they would look quote unquote in real life.
Yeah.
And it was dope. The story was kind of whack, but I mean, again, I
But
didn't
seeing
go
the
there.
Pokemons.
It was dope. It was dope. I saw my favorite was Gengar, so I got happy as fuck. We had like a little scene. He was battling I forgot who the fuck he was battling.
But it was a nostalgia factor for you?
It was more of a nostalgia factor. Yeah, and what sucked is that there was a bunch of Pokemons that were like 3rd or 4th gen that I'm like, yo, I don't know who the fuck
Yeah,
these
fuck
dudes
those
are.
Pokemons. They ain't real
like
Pokemons.
some new niggas.
Yeah, I had no idea. They're
They
like,
ain't
oh,
real.
that's so and so, and I'm like, nah,
The-
Bulbasaur.
if you,
Like,
yeah, exactly. If you wasn't trapping with me and Bulbasaur back in the day, bro, you ain't real.
Even like the 2nd generation, like I fuck with it. Like that's cool.
Yeah.
3rd generation, like stretching it. But like yeah, like there was a lot of newer Pokemon, but they did have the legacy one. You saw Mr. There was a whole scene with Mr. Mime and that shit.
Was it funny? Because I saw that in the trailer and I wanted
It
to
was
watch
it was pretty funny, and then on top of that, there's another scene immediately after with it, so it's even funnier because obviously you haven't seen it since
So
it's
it
on the
just
trailer.
adds on to it.
It adds on to it.
Okay.
Any notable Pokemon that was dope? Gengar was dope. Mewtwo, obviously, he was kind of part of the plot. He looked pretty cool. Pikachu looked dope. The one thing that I remember thinking was weird was that you know how Ryan Reynolds voices Pikachu.
Yeah.
I remember seeing it at first and being like, I don't know.
That
it's
bugged
bugging
me.
That's
That
weird.
bugged me,
me,
bruh.
right? Of course. But like as I watched the movie, I forgot that it was him. So like he played it. Well, to me, it's
Did a
like
good
that.
job.
He did a good job. I completely forgot it was him.
You thought you were talking to an electric mouse.
Yeah.
Okay. So he did a really good
Oh,
job.
and they also explained why like they can understand each other. There's a reason why.
Oh, okay. That's
yeah,
good.
yeah. Any more notable Pokemon? Fuck, I don't know.
No.
A Ditto came out. That shit was dope.
So he
Ditto?
uses transform abilities.
Yeah, he does. And like you know how like in the not the anime, was it the cartoon or whatever? He
Is
has,
it
like,
not considered anime?
It
It is
right?
anime,
Yeah,
right?
Okay.
You
So
can
he has
call
like
it
the
that.
dots like for eyes.
Yeah.
He does that. They do that too in the movie.
Poor Ditto.
But it was all right. Like again, like if you've been Pokemon fans since you've been little, I have had the Pokemon cards. You know the red and blue on my
Ain't
Game
nobody
Boy.
know how to use them, but we all had
First
them.
of all, I know how to use that shit.
You know how to use the
Hell
Pokemon cards? You're a
yeah.
fucking nerd.
Bro, what do you mean?
I would have
Who are
beat
you,
you up at
Daniel?
lunch, bro.
What
You got the AMC VIP pass. You
Yeah.
know how to play the game with the little red and blue stones.
I feel like
Yeah,
you're different,
bro.
bro.
Damn.
This is episode 36. I feel like after episode 35,
I don't
you're
even
just
know,
like,
bro.
fuck it, it's a new
Changed,
me.
bro. It's
It's
new
a new
me.
me, bro. All right, let me ask you about one more movie that should have had nostalgia factor on you.
Which one was that one?
Aladdin.
Yo,
You seen it with my boy Will Smith in it.
yes, I did.
Does he kill it or does he kill it?
He was a great job. He was a great
That's
job.
good, bro. Because if he would have failed at that,
No, I remember people were upset, right?
Yeah,
on
they
social
were.
media.
They
No,
were.
he did a good job. He did a great job. I think.
are you gonna watch it, Kennedy?
Aladdin? I don't think so.
Is
I have a 2-year-old and I'm waiting for him to get old enough for
Right.
movies. But right now it's just like let's go buy $10 popcorn so you could throw it at people. So we're gonna chill.
Yo, I like your kid already,
Yo,
bro.
he's a real one.
Yo, it's so funny. Me and my homies have had conversations about like, yo, I'm not gonna take my son to Disneyland when he's like 1 because
Yeah,
he's not gonna
there's-
know.
there's
He's not
no
gonna
point
know.
for
There's
that.
no
Yeah.
point.
I
That's
feel
for-
like that's more for the parent than
Yeah.
it's for because the kid's not gonna remember it, but you're gonna be able to look back at those pictures.
So just go by yourself.
Yeah. My
But
homeboy,
the point is
I know
having the
some people.
kid here.
I know some people so dope with Photoshop. You could show your kid like, hey, when you were 1, I took you to the Eiffel Tower, pyramids of Giza.
Word.
Then we had dinner at Roscoe's. And
Nah,
like,
but that in one day.
one day, you was the most popping.
Yeah,
right.
And the shit is, when I took you to the Eiffel Tower, I held you over the balcony like Michael Jackson.
Exactly.
Exactly. That's how sick the Photoshop is. Yo, that's crazy, bruh.
No, but Aladdin was dope. I liked
So
it a
you would
lot.
recommend it?
Definitely.
Did you like Aladdin more than Detective Pikachu?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Shout out Jasmine because she was beautiful.
Baddie.
She was
Yo,
a
you
baddie,
ever seen
bro.
She was
Terra
low-
Nova?
I don't
back
want to
in
be
the day?
weird, but she was baddie in the cartoon movie. I don't want to be weird, but she was bad though. In my line,
Low key, I don't remember the movie.
The cartoon?
I don't remember it at all.
bro, your
The last-
disrespect is
the
next
last time,
level.
The last time I watched it, I was what, like 7 years old.
Yeah.
I don't play that shit every Thursday when I'm at home by myself.
I feel
I
you.
bring a girl over. Hey, you wanna watch Aladdin with me?
It's a whole new world, baby.
So, yeah. Oh yes. Oh, speaking of whole new world, there was 2 songs that they did from the original movie, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
It was a whole new world, and it was what was it called with a friend and me?
You ain't never had a friend
You
like
never
me.
had a friend like me. Then I think they added a few different songs there too.
Oh, there's new songs.
There's new songs.
Were
yeah.
they slappers?
There are a couple bangers. Yeah.
It's hard though because Disney got classics. Let's be honest.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you go through the movies,
The
They
soundtracks
got
is crazy. All the
classics.
soundtracks from the Disney movies from our childhood is like multi-platinum.
That's crazy.
Like
Lion
niggas
King
was
the craziest.
units.
I sure, but Little Mermaid was kind of hard too.
Yeah. All of them.
And to be honest,
like,
she was a baddie too.
Francisco thirsty today.
Dog, I was just when I was a child, I was looking through it through a different lens. You feel me? Y'all was focused on how she gonna get her voice back. I was like, yo, how them shells stay on? My perspective was different, bro. You feel me?
Oh no, you were that kid, huh?
But I'm like that though.
No, but
Pocahontas
Pocahontas is one
was-
of my favorite, bro.
Pocahontas.
I mean, they fucked up the whole story. That's not how it really happened. But for the
that's
sake of the,
definitely how it not. They did
that's
not
definitely
happen
not
like
how it
that.
happened.
Yeah.
But for the sake of the movie, yeah, she was baddie, bro. To be honest. But yeah, thanks for being a perv
No,
with those Disney movies, Danny.
Well, hold up. Talking about yourself, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
What I want to do right now is I want to play a game with Kennedy. Right, we're gonna do a little bit more.
What kind of game?
Don't you got some?
I do.
List up for me. Come on, bro. Don't make it weird.
What we doing? What we doing?
Oh, we got games over here, bro.
What we lining up, Danny?
All right, look, we're gonna play a little game of this or that.
This or that?
This or that.
So the people can get to know you, bro.
A little
Okay.
bit.
How does
Yeah,
it
yeah.
work?
This or that. You choose one or the other. That's it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna name 2 things, so and so or so and so. You can just choose. You ready?
Let's get it.
Is it lightning round? Or you going quick?
Kind of quick, I guess. I'll
Just so
take
you know,
my
I'm gonna
time.
argue whatever you choose.
Okay.
All right.
Be prepared to defend your
Yeah.
choice.
First one, because I'm a big reggaeton fan.
Okay.
Daddy Yankee or J Balvin?
Daddy Yankee. Don't
DY.
disrespect DY.
Daddy
like
Yankee.
that.
Yo, that's
Gato
that
Chávez.
gasolina talk, bro.
Oh no.
Dog,
Don't
el barrio más
disrespect
fino,
DY.
bro.
Oh, like
Oh,
that.
my
All right.
goodness.
Jay Z or Eminem?
That's a good one.
That is a good one. I like Eminem. Like Eminem was going crazy when I was in elementary school, middle school, like really first.
Yeah, I
falling in
remember
love
listening
with-
to Eminem and like
Yeah.
hiding it from my parents.
Yeah,
like,
I think I'm a little too young to have
Yeah.
really caught the Jay Z wave like that.
I think. Yeah, I feel that
Like,
because
mean,
I never got into Jay Z till
bro,
like,
my dad
older.
would be bumping it and shit, but Eminem was that guy for me.
Okay, hamburgers or hot dogs?
Hamburgers, In and Out, baby.
Hey, shout out, hey,
Nah.
everybody, just so you guys know,
If I can bacon wrap the hot dog,
bro. In and
You
out.
can put
bro.
Hold
bacon
up,
on.
hold up.
You can put bacon on
but
your
hold up
hamburger.
though. But hold up. If I can bacon wrap the hot dog at 3 a.m. when I'm walking out the club and
Oh,
I'm
when you get out of
smacked,
Staples Center.
come on, son, that's different. That bacon wrap hot dog hit different than an In-N-Out burger,
That's so funny.
All right,
and it's ready to
you
go.
got the deep top. You got the deep pockets. That's $5 just for the hot dog.
True. I always feel stupid when I walk away because I'm not full and I just spent how much?
Yeah,
I
bro,
feel
that's
you.
just like 4 bites and it's gone.
No, I feel you.
That's some real LA shit.
Hey,
Oh yeah, Jay.
tacos.
Jay got
Also.
like a taco addiction, bro.
Me
Do you
too,
really?
bro. I can eat tacos every day,
Hey,
bro.
Jay
hold
does.
Up, hold up, Danny. Danny, hook him up with a spot after. With the spot right here down the street.
yeah.
Hook him up with the spot after, bro.
Bro, I got you. Don't trip. All right. Pancakes or waffles?
Ooh, waffles,
Waffles. Okay.
Bruh.
Coke or Pepsi?
Coke,
Orange Fanta or strawberry Fanta?
strawberry. I'm
Oh.
black, bro.
Yo, I fucks with both of them so hard, but I think
Yeah.
I
I
think
fuck with every
orange.
Fanta, to be honest.
For real? I don't like the pineapple one.
Yeah, the pineapple
Pineapple,
one is
grape, whatever, bro.
Grape?
Line
Nah,
it
bro, I
up.
don't fucks with grape.
Line it up.
All right. Whoa.
You next level, black. You are right there, man.
Hey, we're in 2019. He's in 3019.
He out there.
All right, last one. Red or yellow Gatorade?
yellow Gatorade, and I will tell you why.
Why?
When you get out of basketball practice
Uh-huh.
and you gotta, what do? You gotta catch the bus after, right? The red one sometimes be ran out, right? So you put your quarters in, you press the button, and when it's ran out, then you gotta make another selection,
Uh-huh.
and it sometimes will like get jammed. So you fuck around, like obviously you want the red one, you gonna fuck around and not get a Gatorade, miss the bus type shit, walk home.
You can't
So
miss
you just
that
go ahead,
bus,
hit
bro.
that yellow, and just cool down on your way.
I feel like the red one made me more thirsty. I don't know why. I feel
The
Shit
like
red
had
one
way
also,
more
the
sugar.
red one would leave shit
Yeah,
all on
your
your
tongue,
lips and your
your
tongue and your
bro,
That's
teeth.
the only reason I
You'd be
picked the
looking
yellow.
at you like, oh, you wearing lipstick, Daniel? Like,
yeah, that's embarrassing. I'm trying to chalk it
Also
up
on
with a girl.
Thursdays, Danny does wear lipstick, but that's a different
Yo,
story.
why you telling everybody my
I'm
secrets,
saying
bro?
it ain't Gatorade, bro.
All right, last one. Italian food or Mexican food?
oh, how you gonna do me like this, bro? I love Mexican
I know what Jay's
food.
about to say.
I love Mexican food, but Italian food, come on.
Italian
man.
food?
Yeah.
Damn, like I don't know, bro.
Italian food's
Pasta.
banging.
Mangiare.
What do you,
It's hard because like Italian food, like the way they grow up with big families just like us. But the difference is Mexican families, you know, when you come from Mexico, you don't have money to feed the whole family. So your
Yeah.
meals are always small. Italian families, they cook big ass meals
Okay.
to fill your ass up. Bro.
Let me tell you an Italian family story. So my grandma comes once every 4 years type
Uh-huh.
shit from Italy, right? And when she comes, she gets up at 5 in the morning, makes bread from scratch, makes breakfast,
impressed
makes
already?
tea, makes
Already.
lunch,
Damn.
makes dinner. Whether like niggas be at work or like out shooting videos and record
Uh-huh.
wherever it is, you know what I'm saying? She be at the house cooking for 5, and most of the time nobody's even home. On Friday, I like when she's here for the summer, I try to make sure to come home, have dinner with the family. Tell me why my grandma will make pasta fazool or like whatever the fuck she gonna make,
Uh-huh.
and then if I'm not there, she gonna put half of it aside and not let my mom, my little sister, my stepdad eat.
Hey, grandmas be like
And my
that.
sister will
Grandma
like,
be like
okay, do you
that.
have any more like fusilli pasta? And my grandma be like, mm-mm. And then like my stepdad will have to talk to her like, hey, you don't have no more pasta? She'll be like, no, there's no more. This is for Kennedy.
Bro, grandmas be
That's
like
the
that,
culture, bro.
bro.
Yeah.
Yo,
yeah, that is
That's
the
the
culture.
like.
Speaking on grandma, that's a funny that you said a story. My grandma, she was sick maybe a few months back. She was in the hospital. I went to go visit her, right? And I pulled up, you know, hi mom, how you doing? Whatever. She's literally with IVs in her, laying in bed. Oh, how are you? Oh, I'm good. Have you ate yet? And I was like, what? She goes, yeah, have you ate yet? And I'm like, mom, like I'm good. She goes, are you sure? Cause I have food right here. And like, yo, grandma, like
Yeah.
you're in the hospital.
Chill.
Like,
But
chill.
that's just the grandma spirit.
Yeah,
You know,
bro.
she ain't never worried about
Relax.
herself. She always worried
Bro,
about everybody
like,
else.
To this day, I still remember. And I'm like, yo, grandma, like chill, like don't worry about me, like I'm good.
Oh, for
Bro,
sure.
but
Shout out grandma.
shout out
Grandmas
grandmas
are
real quick.
undefeated.
Shout out
Alright.
grandmas.
But for my last game, I guess I'm gonna pitch you two against each other.
Okay.
We're gonna have a little
Let's do it.
spelling bee. Shout out to the spelling bee was it yesterday, last night I think on E ESPN.
Yeah, I think it was yesterday.
So in tune to that, you know, I have some hip hop names. I want to see if y'all can spell it. So
Okay,
since
do
you are
it,
a
bro.
guest today,
This shit butter.
you're gonna go first, and then if you get it wrong, he's a chance to steal, and then we'll see who wins at the end.
Okay, let's get
You
it.
ready? So my first one, Africa Bambata. Can you spell that for me?
Oh hell no. It's a AFRICA.
Wrong. Francisco.
It's
Steal?
gonna be AFRIKA
Uh-huh.
BAA
Hold on. Say that one more time.
AFRIKA
Uh-huh.
BAA.
Wrong.
Oh shit.
Damn.
I knew that one was like super janky. Like
That's a hard one. That's the
Yeah,
first
that was
one,
the
bro.
crazy
Does it
first
get
one,
worse
bro.
than this?
BAMBAATA.
I knew there was double A's. I didn't know where it was coming. It's in BA.
Yeah, BAM and then
BAA.
BATA.
Bada.
I was about to say you better get it right. He just said it, bro.
No, okay,
I was
next.
trying to visualize.
Next. So
Yeah,
zero,
so
0-0 so far. Kamaya.
Kamaya. KAMAIYAH.
All right, good shit.
I'm glad you got it because I
Maya.
wouldn't have got that.
We on fire.
Next one. Ray Shremmerd.
Ray Shremmerd.
Uh-huh.
RAESREMMURD.
Correct. Good shit. All right, not bad.
All
not
right,
bad.
bro.
Let's get it.
Okay.
All right, bro.
Sahai the Prince.
Saha. Yo, I used to fuck with Saha heavy.
You should still.
CYHI. I haven't heard him in a while. THEPRYNCE.
Yep.
I didn't want to do the ghetto, the THA. All right,
Yeah,
let's go.
yeah. I thought that's where you were going.
Three-peat,
I thought that's where you were
let's
going,
go.
bro.
Okay, second to last one. Made in Tokyo.
Made in Tokyo. Okay, that one's MADEINTYO.
All right, cool. Last one's easy. Music Soul Child.
Music Soul Child. He spells his shit janky too. It's like MUSIQSOULCHILD.
There you go.
All right, let's
All right,
get
good
it.
shit.
I ain't have a chance on none of these.
No,
Let's
bro.
go.
This game is bullshit.
Best defense is good offense.
But also, I would have got most of those wrong, to be honest with you. Yeah.
For real?
My Apple library be all fucked up, bro.
I thought you was Spotify gang, bro.
Hey, you used to. You feel me?
Oh, you used
We
to.
on Spotify now, bro.
even if you got Spotify, you know you got songs on your iTunes that you just never gonna let go. Like,
Definitely. Hell yeah, I got some old shit on my iTunes, bro. That's ironic you mentioned that. I was reading that they're gonna Apple's moving on from iTunes, so they're just not gonna do that no more. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with my music. I think
Bro,
you can
it's-
still keep your music, but
I think
like,
it's crazy how like on my phone I have songs that like somebody would drop an album and I'll go to the Apple store, buy an Apple gift card, right?
oh, and then that's how you
And then
buy it.
download it onto my
Yeah.
phone only, right? This song never existed anywhere else but my phone. And then I'll plug my shit into my computer, go about my day, and then like I'll try to listen to it later. There's like, yeah, you can't listen to this. Like you're gonna have to like go check your iCloud settings. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's happened to me before. Yeah, it's just
Yo,
like
Apple be playing games.
it's because everything is streaming now, so
Yeah,
that's what it is.
I mean, if
I
you have
no idea how that
the
shit
software on your computer, hang on to it, bro.
Bro, you never bought shit on iTunes Store? Francisco?
No, dude, I downloaded all my shit illegally.
Oh, LimeWire?
The
Oh,
fuck,
you
homie? I'm a LimeWire veteran, bruh.
Dang.
If the military gave out medals for LimeWire, I'd have 6 of them, bro.
Damn, you was one of those people that they were talking about. The government will come to your door and tell you to stop downloading.
Oh, and they did. 6 in the morning, police knocking at my door. It was a different time back
so you
then.
definitely gave your computer HIV then for sure.
I mean, it was weird. We both had it. But anyways, at this point in time, man, we're going to wrap up this episode. Once again, I want to thank Kennedy for coming through, bro.
Hey.
And go ahead and say anything to the people, promote anything you got coming up, bro. Just let them know.
Hold up.
You got more?
Yo, my boy needs a freestyle for us, dude.
I thought I was
Oh,
gonna
I
get
thought we was
away.
going to outro on the
I
freestyle.
thought I was gonna get away.
No, I mean he can shout them out after the freestyle.
Let's do it then.
All right then.
Yeah, check. My demons can never get me. I'm too much in my zone. I smoke and listen to 50. Get rich or die trying with bro die. That's when it hit me. Ain't like I could take it with me. A lot of people gon' resent me. Ain't the fact I come from money or the fact I'm making plenty. They just mad I'm living out my dreams and they feel empty. Cause I was brave enough to walk away from everything. Nigga, made myself a boss. It ain't my fault I ain't the same nigga. My fear of failing used to keep me from prevailing. Now every story that I tell is so compelling that the feds got a file on me. My lifestyle only bench warrants and wiretaps every time I dial. Only make me go harder. Can't quit, that's on my child, homie. And this for all you fake niggas trying to style on me. I'm in a mission, my flow in mint condition. You swear your favorite rapper couldn't stand in my positions. Run the check up like physician, set it off like demolition. I be slurring all my words, but I'm still up on a mission. And with that being said, all these fuck niggas dead. I'm the hardest out the city, nigga. I'm on your head.
Let's fucking go, bro. Let's fucking go.
Damn.
Hey,
Damn.
some people just built different,
They
bro.
just built different.
Different.
Yo, should I
Different.
bust a
Different.
another some freestyle for me right now or not?
From you?
Nah. Psych,
No,
psych,
we're good.
Psych. We're good.
Let's
we're
not
good.
end on that note.
Let's definitely not end on that note. But thank you so much, bro, for coming through.
Bro,
Thank
honestly.
you guys for having me.
Honestly,
Yo.
So
bro.
fun.
Thank you
Th-
for coming through. Dope interview. You got anything coming up you
Francisco,
want to plug, bro?
I didn't realize how far back we go, but now that I know. I want to plug with that being said, nigga. Like,
Hey,
make sure you tune in every Friday.
that's right, bro.
Every Friday.
Hey, we're going to have you back. We're going to have the homie on.
You already know.
Yo,
Shout out
bro.
to
You tryna
come on,
RTG.
right?
Yo,
Alright,
bro,
we're gonna
my
have you
laptop,
on, bro.
my laptop's overheating over here, bro. That's on that fire, bro. You need to chill
Hey,
over
bro.
here.
My bad.
Hey,
Nah.
but once again, thank you, Kenny Ward. We'll catch you guys next week, bro.
Deuces.